Yeah, I played really well this week. Hit a lot of greens. I think I only missed 2 greens for the 2 days. No bogeys. It was just a really clean couple days. Just drove it in play. Hit a ton of fairways, ton of greens, and greens were perfect. So it made it. You got the ball in line. Had a good chance of going in. The guys at TaylorMade, Cam Jacobs got me a SLDR, and it's awesome. I mean, I'm hitting it a lot straighter than I was my R11, and probably picked up a little bit of yardage with it as well. So just a lot of confidence off the tee right now, and it sets everything else up. So it's nice. I hadn't won an Ontario PGA event this year, so I've done well, in Canada and the Pro-Ams and everything, and never won on the Ontario PGA. So it's really nice and gratifying to end the year off with a win, and hopefully get me going for next year and all set for the PGA.
I was more in my putting, actually. I just mid-round yesterday, something just shifted for me, and the hole looked a lot bigger, and I just started making lots of putts. You know what? Both Carrie and I played really well. We started off just if I made one, she made one, and then it just kept going like that for the whole day, actually, and it was just a grind, and it was just nice to be in that environment where you could feel pressure and actually everything counted, so that's what it was like for us today. Okay. Just want to thank Pin High and the Golf Supply House, Golf Talk Canada, for supporting this event. It was great to have all these participants this year, and we wouldn't be able to do it without you, so thank you.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Jim Zolak, Ontario PGA, regular division. How are you?
So you made 5 birdies today. You finished T2?
Single 2.
Single 2?
2 solo.
Good
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
Did the fish help you in your round?
Yeah, a little morning fish there at about 8 o'clock, 8 till 9. Don't tell the Niagara Parks Commission. About 8 bass, 3 sunnies. It's not bad. Yeah.
The holes that you were fishing on.
Yeah, to be honest, Dev, I made a nice little putt there on 17, and the fish gave me a bad read and just missed it on the low side. Disappointing. Yeah, there's like a load-unload kind of feeling when you're fishing, and I try to feel the same things in my golf swing, so it's a great preparation. Why hit balls? Just throw a few casts and you'll be ready to go. A young fisher getting into golf, you got to play with the right flex shaft, both with your rod and reel here, as well as in your golf club. So the proper custom fit is very important. Both sports. Yeah. These days, all the balls are great, but the lure itself, there's so many varieties that I think it's really the fisherman's choice with the lure can make a huge difference. Certainly.
Yeah, I mean, as a golfer, we always believe that we left something out there, right? And I did. I had a couple 3-putt pars on par 5s today. So tee to green, I played very well. Let's give Billy a little more credit. They played from tees that were a little further back than us seniors. So for me to be only one back of them is a little misleading. So I'll give that one to Billy. I still feel like I can compete with the young guys, but I'm definitely going to give that one to Billy. So. Yeah, quite interesting. I had a 1-shot lead with 1 to play against Keir Smith, and 18's a reachable par 5, and I decided to go for it in 2, and I actually cold topped my 3-wood from the middle of the fairway, skipped it across the water, hit some rocks, bounced way back into a waste bunker, and I was fortunate enough to make par from there to win by 1. So I got a big break from there, so that was fun. Absolutely. I just want to say thanks to the sponsors of this week's event. We've got Golf Talk Canada. They've been around with us for a couple of years now, and it's always nice to have good sponsors. Pin High Clothing has been a great sponsor for the last few years with PGA of Ontario. We also have Golf Supply House, who sponsors the Fall Championship, which I played in recently.
It was great. It was obviously came into this week with pretty low expectations. I haven't been playing much, and so it was basically the game plan was just kind of freewheel it, and whatever happens, happens. So it was surprising actually to see how good my ball striking was. The greens were quite difficult this week, so didn't make everything, but it was the beautiful putting surfaces. Yeah. It's a wonderful event. I mean, obviously the cachet would be nice if we start moving this up a little bit and get more players here. It's a tremendous event, and with the sponsors, the Golf Supply House and Pin High, and the Talk Golf Talk Canada with us on board. It's it's just a wonderful event. So I think that moving forward, it should be even bigger and better.